In the rich tapestry of Hindu mythology, many stories surround the tradition of Raksha Bandhan. Today, we dive deep into one such tale, revolving around King Bali and Goddess Lakshmi, the consort of Mahavishnu. In the golden age of ancient times, there ruled a mighty and devout king named Bali. His devotion to Lord Vishnu was unwavering, and with every prayer, his power grew, spreading fear even among the gods. The heavens themselves trembled as Bali's influence extended far and wide. The king's generosity was known across the three worlds, for he never turned away anyone who sought his help. But as his power reached its zenith, the balance of the universe began to tilt. The gods, led by Lord Vishnu, knew something had to be done. And so Lord Vishnu, the protector of the cosmos, took on the humble form of Vamana, a dwarf Brahman, and descended to the earth. One fateful day, as King Bali conducted a grand yajna, a small figure appeared before him. It was Vamana, the dwarf Brahman, with eyes full of wisdom and a serene demeanor. With a voice as gentle as the morning breeze, Vamana requested a mere 3 paces of land. Bali, ever the generous king, smiled and agreed without hesitation. But as soon as the promise was made, a miracle unfolded. Vamana began to grow, expanding until he towered over the heavens. With his first step, he claimed the entire earth. With his second, he stretched across the skies. Bali stood in awe as he realized that there was no space left for the third step. Understanding the divine play at work, Bali bowed his head and offered it to the Brahman. Vamana, now revealed as Lord Vishnu, gently placed his foot on King Bali's head, pushing him into the patal lok. But even in this act, Lord Vishnu was moved by Bali's devotion and granted him a boon. He promised to stay with Bali in the patal lok as his protector, never leaving his side. Meanwhile, far away in Vaikuntha, the celestial abode of Lord Vishnu, Goddess Lakshmi found herself lonely. Her beloved Lord Vishnu was gone, fulfilling his promise to King Bali, and Vaikuntha felt empty without him. So the goddess, ever wise and resourceful, devised a plan. Disguising herself as a poor Brahman woman, Lakshmi descended to the patal lok, to the very gates of King Bali's kingdom. When Bali saw her, he welcomed her with open arms, for Bali was not only powerful but also kind-hearted. Lakshmi, in her humble guise, shared her story of woe, explaining how her husband had gone away and she sought shelter. Moved by her plight, Bali offered her refuge and treated her with great respect. Days passed, and soon the festival of Raksha Bandhan arrived. On this sacred day, Lakshmi, still in her disguise, approached Bali with a Rakhi, a sacred thread, clutched in her hands. As she tied it around his wrist, Bali felt a surge of warmth, a bond stronger than any he had ever known. He turned to the Brahman woman and said, "Sister, you have tied this thread of protection around my wrist. Ask me for anything, and I shall grant it." With a gentle smile, Lakshmi revealed her true identity. The king was astonished, but not angered. He listened as she asked for the return of her husband, Lord Vishnu, to Vaikuntha. Bali, true to his word, agreed without hesitation, releasing Vishnu from his promise. Lord Vishnu returned to his celestial home, and in return, blessed Bali with eternal protection. And so, the tradition of Raksha Bandhan was born, a festival where the sacred bond between a brother and sister is celebrated with love, trust, and protection. This story of Bali and Lakshmi is not just a tale from the past, but a reminder that true bonds are forged with promises of protection, respect, and unwavering devotion. In every Rakhi tied, in every vow made, the spirit of this ancient tale lives on, reminding us of the eternal bond of love that transcends even the greatest powers. See you next time with more of this type of content. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for our upcoming captivating stories.